Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to do a dramatic fall makeup look. I have not done a fall makeup look yet, and fall is my favorite time to do makeup looks. Just the colors and the different tutorials that I can do, and I just haven't gotten to that yet. Mainly because I only film like once a week and I was busy with Halloween videos last week, so I am going to fit in a couple tutorials before Christmas time. So yay, get excited for that. And that is pretty much it for this intro. Let's go ahead and get right into the tutorial. Okay, so I know that I haven't done my brows on camera for a while. The microblading that I've had done is pretty much all the way gone, and I have been working on growing my brows out. It has not been super successful. I don't have very naturally full brows, but I have been filling them in a lot thicker than what I've been doing in the last like year or so. I've really been liking how it looks, and I've also been going a lot lighter. So I'm using the Hourglass Arch Brow Microsculpting Pencil, and this is in Platinum Blonde. Looks like this is just a really tiny pencil, and I have to like force myself to use as little amount of product as I possibly can, because I have a problem where I go super overboard with my brows and get way too into it and they end up being too dark. So I usually start with my right brow. I do still have a little bit of pigment left from my microblading, which was over a year and a half ago, honestly. So there is still some there, like you can definitely see the shadowing, but most of the shape is gone. So I just very lightly go over the outline of what I want my brow to be. And this brow, my right brow, is a lot like thinner than this one. This one grows a lot thicker, so I have to draw this one on a little bit taller to match the other side. Okay, and then I'm gonna take some clear brow gel. This is the Hourglass clear brow gel. And I have really been loving just like brushing my hairs straight up, going for that fluffy look, trying to make them look thick. Okay, and I don't normally do this like on a daily basis, but I am going to take some concealer and clean up the bottom of my eyebrow a little bit, just because it is a little bit more of a dramatic look. So I'm taking the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in the shade Fair Neutral. Just with a little flat concealer brush, I'm gonna clean up that bottom line. Okay, and then to set my lids, I'm gonna take the Pretty Vulgar, the Powder Room Matte About It powder. It's a really long name. And I'm gonna take just like a fluffy crease brush and set my lids with that. Okay, and now for eyeshadow, I'm gonna use the Natasha Denona Metropolis palette. I used this in my last Halloween makeup look, the Too Faced one, and I really liked working with this palette, so I wanted to do like a full tutorial of it. And I know that Natasha Denona is a really expensive brand, and I'm not saying that you have to get this palette to achieve this look. There are plenty of other palettes that have this same color scheme to them, and I will be doing other fall makeup looks with cheaper palettes. So okay, so today I kind of wanted to stick to like a very true fall makeup look, maybe with a pop of color. So I really want to do like a bronzy brown and orangey look. So I'm gonna start with this color right here, and that is shade Chrism. Weird. I don't know if I like the plastic wrap. Kind of gets in the way, but it is a good concept because it keeps the mirror clean. Not sure. Okay, and I'm just going to sweep that into my crease. Wow, this is a lot more orange than I thought it was gonna be. Okay, and then going in with this shade Rope with a more flatter crease brush. I'm just gonna use that to blend out the edges of that orangey shade. Okay, then taking this deeper brown called Antique, I'm gonna pop that onto my outer corner and blend that into my crease a little bit. It's 5 a.m. and I'm on the radio. I'm supposed to call you, but I don't know what to say at all. And there's this girl, she wants me to take her home. She don't really love me though. I'm just on the radio. Okay, and then I'm gonna take a little bit of that concealer and I'm just going to tap a little bit onto my finger, and I'm gonna pop some of that on my inner portion of my lid. Then I'm gonna take the shade Penny, just put that right over top of the concealer. Then taking the shade Blaze, my finger again, and I'm just gonna kind of go over the center of my lid. Don't know if it'll do anything, maybe it'll make it a little brighter. Okay, I'm just gonna wipe off some of that eyeshadow. Then I'm gonna take the shade Queen, and I'm gonna use that to highlight my brow bone. And my inner corner. Okay, and then I want to do some winged eyeliner. I'm gonna take the Kat Von D tattoo liner in Trooper Black. Wow, I haven't used this in so long. Okay, I don't know if this one's old or what, but it's just not really doing the job for me. So I'm gonna go back to my trusty Nabla Cosmetics Cereal Liner. Okay, and then I'm gonna take the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Pencil in 0. I'm gonna use this to tightline my eyes. Then taking some Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara, I'm just gonna coat my lashes. And I'm gonna go ahead and pop on some false lashes. I'm gonna use the Ardell Demi Wispies. Do that off camera because I know it's kind of boring. I think these lashes were a little too small for this makeup look, but we're just gonna go with it. So for the face, we're gonna start with primer, and I'm using the Colourpop Pretty Fresh Primer. Hydrating Hyaluronic Acid Primer. Doesn't smell like anything. Oh, and this is the first time that I'm using it. It has that texture that I like. It goes on like face lotion and then it kind of gets sticky when you rub it in. I don't know why I like it. I just feel like that kind of primer always makes my makeup look the best. Kind of grabs onto that foundation. So for foundation, we're gonna be using the Too Faced Born This Way foundation in Pearl. I tell you what, I have not been wearing foundation with my normal face routine for probably like half a year now. And I've got a little something going on right here, but my skin just does not break out as much as it used to. I feel like I get more frequent breakouts when I wear foundation, which like makes sense, right? But when you get breakouts from wearing foundation, you feel like you have to keep wearing foundation every day to cover those breakouts. So it's kind of like an endless cycle and it's hard to break. One day I was like, I just need to stop wearing foundation. I feel like that kind of is what is ruining my skin. And it was. So I will wear foundation like on a night out or whatever, like for a special occasion, but for every day, like just going to work, I've honestly been doing the most natural looking makeup. Okay, and then taking some concealer, I'm going to cover up my under eyes and any blemishes that I have. Sometimes I look back on old videos and I see how much like product I use, like the amount of concealer that I put on my face, just so unnecessary. I just can't, like, do you remember when the whole like huge triangle of concealer under your eyes and like literally covering every inch of your face with concealer and then blending it in? Just like, why was that even a thing? Just so weird. It's such a waste. Okay, and then taking some more of that powder, I'm just going to gently bake underneath my eyes and my smile lines. And also, you guys know how much of a die-hard baker I am. Not like pastry baking, but like baking. I have not been baking on a daily basis. I only bake when I'm doing makeup looks like this now, and I used to bake no matter what I did. I used to bake like every single day, and I just don't do it anymore. It's just not something that I need to do anymore. I don't know why. I feel like a traitor, I don't feel like myself, but I just dust powder all over my face and I just deal with the dewiness throughout the day. All right, and then I'm gonna take a big fluffy brush and set the rest of my face. Okay, and I'm gonna go ahead and finish up my under eyes. I wanna do like a pop of color. Ooh. A pop of color in my waterline and then just like match the rest of the shadow to the top eyeshadow. And purple is always a good color on my eyes. I always love purple in my waterline. I feel like it makes my blue eyes really blue. So I'm gonna use the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Pencil, and this is in Viper. It's just a really vibrant and glittery purple. Okay, and then going in with that dark brown that we used before. And I'm gonna take this little flat, I think it's supposed to be an eyebrow brush. I'm gonna take that, just go right up against my lower lash line. And then taking that lighter orangey crease color, I'm just going to blend that out. Okay, and I'm actually gonna take, I want a darker color on my lower lash line. So I'm gonna take this black color. It kind of has like, it's actually kind of blue and I don't really like that. And the other really dark color in the palette is even bluer. So there's not like a true black in this palette, which, I mean, what are you gonna do? But I'm gonna take that color on like a pencil brush, just hit that outer corner. Okay, never mind, that's really green. Or blue. That's so weird. It looks so green on top of that orange. Why would they put two really dark blue greenish colors in the palette? That makes no sense. Okay, I don't really like how that's looking. So I'm gonna take this Makeup Geek dark brown, it's Americano. I'm gonna use that to kind of blend this in. Just use that flat brush that we were using before. Okay, whatever. Then we're gonna take that light gold color, put that right underneath. And then some more of that lighter inner corner shade. And then I'm gonna take that purple eyeliner again and just go over it one more time. Add some mascara. Okay, and then to bronze up our face, I'm gonna take the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. Okay, this brush, like, I put on way too much bronzer, holy crap. This brush, like, makes it so much more pigmented than what it normally does. Okay, that was so weird. There was like a really long honk. I live in an apartment complex, so I can always hear cars going by. There's a really long horn, like someone laid on their horn for a really long time, and then someone shouted, "I'm gonna call the police." Thought is what I heard. So I ran out there, but I didn't see anything. Super weird. Okay, and for blush, I'm gonna take the Balm Beach blush from Thebalm. And then for highlight, I'm gonna take the Ofra highlight in Pillow Talk. This is probably my favorite highlighter ever. It is just the best color for my skin tone, and it's just so pretty. Alright, and then I'm going to spray my face with some setting spray. This is the Colourpop Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Acid Setting Mist. My camera doesn't know how to focus. Okay, and then for lipstick, I'm going to be taking the Stila Stay All Day Liquid Lipstick in Sheer Caramello. Okay everyone, and that is it for this makeup tutorial. I really love this look. I love doing fall makeup looks. I just love the color schemes and stuff like that, and I'm actually really excited for this time of year. Usually I'm like pretty depressed when this time of year comes around and summer is like for sure gone. There's gonna be no more good weather, especially here in Oregon when it starts to rain a bunch. But I am excited for Thanksgiving and Christmas and all of that good stuff, and for New Year's especially. I love New Year's. But anyways, that is pretty much it. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. I love you, and I will catch you in my next video. Bye guys.